Part 59, Pearl's First Flight. When fear meets the wind, only courage can lift you higher than wings ever could. But Tuesday brought a different kind of excitement. Pinned upon the notice board, written in golden ink, was the announcement. First year flying lessons, Thursday on the East Grounds. The common room buzzed like a hive. Every whisper was about flying, how their mothers and fathers had soared, how the wind must feel against your face. It was the wish of every child to rise into the sky. Jack fidgeted nervously. Alex, book in hand, had already read every word the library owned on flying and couldn't stop reciting instructions to Jack, who rolled his eyes but listened anyway. Alice boasted she was good with brooms. Pearl, her star scar faintly glimmering, smiled nervously. She admitted she was excited, yet she feared making a fool of herself, especially in front of Melissa and Naya. Melissa, daughter of an old rich family, loved to sneer. Each morning, she received glittering parcels of gifts from home, and she never forgot to raise her voice about it, making sure everyone heard how others received nothing at all. Pearl knew those words were daggers meant for her. In alchemy, Professor Lily's sharp words and unfair marks often left Pearl discouraged, and Melissa's cruel laughter always followed like an echo. But Alice whispered gently, "Don't worry, Pearl. You don't know if you're bad at flying yet. You might be brilliant." Thursday dawned bright and clear. The east grounds sparkled with dew as Madame Claire, tall and brisk with hair like spun silver, marched before the class. On the grass lay 10 ancient broomsticks, their bristles twitching as though impatient to fly. "Today," Madame Claire announced, her voice carrying on the wind, "you begin with the basics. The broom chooses balance, but the sky will test your heart. Once you learn, you'll be introduced to skyboards. With those, a true flyer can ride not only brooms, but any object they enchant. That will be in your later years. For now, rise." The brooms trembled as each student stepped forward. At her whistle, they mounted. One by one, the first years soared, up, then down again, shaky but thrilled. When Pearl's turn came, her heart thudded. She whispered, "Up." The broom lifted beneath her as though it had been waiting for her voice. She rose higher, higher, the world shrinking below, wind rushing through her hair, sunlight kissing her cheeks. She did not wobble, nor falter. She soared. When her feet touched grass again, Madame Claire's eyes softened. "Well done." That evening, the notice spread through the dormitories like wildfire. Next lesson, Saturday, skyboards. What would you feel if your very first flight decided the kind of sky you belong to? Let your spirit soar like a fairy in the sky. Subscribe for more magical moments from the star-scarred child, where every sparkle hides a story, and every story holds a spell.